Hello everyone again, this is Tracer Renee with Ready to Model again, and this time I am modeling an alternate timeline for Star Trek, and I'll read you the prompt I have for ChatGPT. I hate it when computers do this to me. Okay, there we go. Now, ChatGPT. Okay. What if first contact with the Vulcans or any other race never happened due to Cochrane's warp drive experiment? The warp... Okay. Restart. I want to explore a hypothetical and alternate timeline based on this flashpoint event. What if first contact with the Vulcans or any other race never happened due to Cochrane's warp drive experiment? The warp drive experiment would still be a great success, and Cochrane would have been able to become extremely wealthy, as was his goal. I want to explore how the Earth would evolve and eventually handle contact with alien races. I want to use Star Trek history and information to fill out what we know. All. It needs to be authorized to fan-made details to allow for the greatest amount of depth. There we go. Now let's see what we get. It's done. Okay. Flashpoint 2063. Cochrane fires. Nobody comes. The Vulcans arrive because they detect a warp signature. We tweak just one thing. The Phoenix reaches warp drive, but the signal is just heard, masked, or too brief. Vulcan ship is delayed, destroyed, or simply not nearby. Earth achieves warp alone. Phase 1, the ugly adolescence of warp humanity. Okay, without Vulcans are not able to preach logic and restraint. No early exposure to wider galactic community. No Federation ideals seeded early. So what happens? Warp becomes weaponized fast. Ooh, think Cold Warp, but now with interplanetary reach. Let's explore peacefully. Not a chance. Warp tech becomes strategic military. Cochrane becomes a titan, not a legend. Okay, and Zephyr Cochrane is around fondly, but he's also humbled by first contact in your timeline. A tech oligarch, industrial magnate. Especially compared to the reading. Becomes a titan. Correct feudalism in space. Ooh. Controls what patents. No united Earth yet in stabilized humanity. Earth remains fractured longer. Warp colonies become extensions of nation states or corporations. And early extrasolar become political chess pieces. 2100 to 2200. First alien contact isn't friendly. Zephyr. They encounter. They likely first encounter the Klingons. Ooh, that would be cool to see if first contact with border skirmishes, and they meet this Ferengi. Okay. The Ferengi, they exploit them economically. Humanity gets dragged into interstellar capitalism hard. Cochrane's empire might even alive. Ooh, Cochrane and the Ferengi, that would be cool. The Ryan Syndicate. Federation protection. Humans are prey. Like colonies get raided, enslaved, or absorbed into crime networks. That's cool. The Heartless Era. This is where humanity either cliffs or finally grows up. We are not the biggest fish, not even close. That's the key realization. Repeated conflicts first change. Clearance teach humans the cost of arrogance. Ferengi teach them the cost of greed. And teach them the cost of weakness. So, I like how this. So basically, we get, without the Vulcans, we basically get the Empire of Man. That's cool. Okay, delayed night. Vulcan suffering does it. Earth government farms. Ooh, I really have to do this. Okay. Ooh. Eventually humans will meet Vulcans. A mutual suspicion Vulcans see humans as volatile and see are impressed reluctantly. That's unusual and trickler. Ship, no easy path to the Federation. UFP, quantum outcome. A very different Federation if it exists at all. Federation is militarized, so that means Mako and the War College play a big part. Mako from Enterprise and the War College from Star Trek Academy. Prime develops later is harsher, secure than explore, which we saw in the Picard episode 2, season 2, where Q's changed how the Federation is, and forced Picard and his crew to go back into the past to save the future. Humans are feared. Not the nice. Okay. Diplomats of the okay. Welcome, the Borg. Here's the truth that should make you uneasy. The Borg only noticed humanity because of events tied to first contact. No Vulcan contact? Possibly. Borg noticed humanity later. Humanity is less prepared or worse. Becomes technically aggressive enough to attract Borg attention earlier and get streamed. Okay, Canon Trek says humanity improves because it's guided and chooses to be better. So humanity improves because the universe punches it in the face repeatedly. Frankly, the second one feels a lot more like us. Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. It's come all the way back up to the Flashpoint era and explore it. Where is? Okay, no. Explore the Flashpoint era for a while and then explore phase 1. So that's it. Bye.